together and allowing us to explore new frontiers of human connection. At its core, quantum entanglement is a reminder that everything is interconnected and that our intentions and actions can influence the world in profound ways. The power of intention is one of the most transformative aspects of this understanding. If our thoughts and emotions are entangled with the quantum field, then we have the ability to shape our reality through the energy we put out into the world. This is where the concept of manifestation becomes incredibly powerful. By aligning ourselves with the quantum field and focusing our intentions on what we want to create, we can begin to manifest our desires in ways that go beyond the limits of traditional thinking. The key to this process is understanding that our intentions are not isolated. They are part of a larger, interconnected system that influences the world around us. When we set our intentions, we are sending out a signal to the quantum field, which responds by bringing us the experiences, people, and opportunities that align with our energy. The more we understand the entangled nature of reality, the more we can harness the power of intention to shape our lives in meaningful ways. This understanding empowers us to take control of our own destiny and to create the reality we desire, knowing that we are not alone in this process. The universe is deeply interconnected, and by aligning with the quantum field, we can tap into this infinite source of potential to create the life we truly want. As we continue to explore the incredible phenomenon of quantum entanglement, we begin to grasp its profound implications, not just for science, but for how we view the very nature of existence. The more we learn about quantum mechanics, the more we realize that what we once thought were fixed, immutable laws of nature are, in fact, far more malleable and interconnected than we had ever imagined. Entanglement opens up a universe of infinite possibilities, where particles, people, and even entire systems are intricately connected in ways we cannot fully measure or even perceive. What does this mean for us as individuals and as a collective? It suggests that the boundaries we often place between ourselves and the world around us, between individuals, between cultures, and even between time itself, may be far more porous than we realize. As we deepen our understanding of quantum entanglement, we come to see that reality is not as we once thought, a linear progression of events governed by cause and effect. Instead, reality is a dynamic and fluid web of interrelated events and influences, where every action, thought, and emotion ripples out into the universe, creating profound impacts in ways that may seem inexplicable at first glance. Imagine a universe where your actions, no matter how small, resonate across the entire system. Think about the way that one particle's behavior instantly affects its entangled counterpart. Now extend that concept to human behavior and thought. What if, just like particles, our actions and intentions have far-reaching effects that extend beyond our immediate surroundings? In a deeply interconnected universe, where everything is entangled, every choice, no matter how seemingly trivial, contributes to the larger unfolding of events. This concept brings forth the idea of personal and collective responsibility. What if we were to fully embrace the notion that we are all interconnected? The way we choose to act, the energy we project into the world, the kindness we share, or the negativity we harbor, it all creates ripples that influence others and the universe at large. Quantum entanglement, when applied to our lives, calls us to recognize the deep responsibility we hold in co-creating reality itself. To understand entanglement's role in our daily lives, we must consider the relationship between our consciousness and the quantum world. As we reflect on the ways in which particles influence each other instantaneously, it's worth pondering whether our consciousness could be part of the same quantum network. Could our minds, our thoughts, and our very sense of self be interconnected with the quantum field, just as particles are entangled with one another? This perspective suggests that consciousness is not confined to the brain, nor is it something that ends at the boundary of the body. Rather, it may extend beyond us, like the entangled particles, linking us to each other, the world, and the cosmos in ways we have not yet fully understood. As we consider the idea of collective consciousness, we see a fascinating parallel to quantum entanglement. Just as entangled particles remain in constant communication, could it be that human beings, despite their apparent separateness, are also part of a larger, shared field of consciousness? When we experience a gut feeling, a moment of deep intuition, or a sense of knowing that something is going to happen, is it possible that we are tapping into the collective consciousness, entangled with the minds of others, or even the entire universe? If everything is connected, could our thoughts and actions not only affect the people immediately around us, but ripple out into the larger collective as well? This has profound implications for how we perceive our roles in the world. The idea that we are all part of a larger, interconnected consciousness invites us to reconsider how we engage with others. If our thoughts, intentions, and energies are influencing not just ourselves but the collective as a whole, it calls us to become more mindful of how we interact with the world. This is especially relevant in times of conflict or division, as it suggests that our approach to each other could have far-reaching consequences. The energy we bring into interactions, whether we are mindful of it or not, could contribute to the collective vibrations of the world. If we embrace the concept of quantum entanglement as a model for human connection, we can see that our actions are not isolated. They resonate with others in subtle, profound ways, creating a feedback loop that affects the fabric of reality. Another area where quantum entanglement fundamentally challenges our perception of reality is in the realm of time and space. In our everyday experience, we perceive time as linear, moving from past to present to future, and space as three-dimensional, with clear boundaries between objects. However, quantum entanglement suggests that these concepts are not as rigid as we once thought. As we saw earlier, entangled particles can affect each other instantaneously, regardless of the distance between them. This defies the classical understanding of locality, where objects are only influenced by things in their immediate vicinity, and challenges our conception of time. If particles can be inextricably linked across vast distances, what does this tell us about the flow of time? Could it be that the past, present, and future are not as separate as we believe? Is it possible that, just as entangled particles share an instantaneous connection, events in time could be more interconnected than we imagine? Could time itself be a construct, a way of organizing experience, but not a fixed, linear progression? This opens up fascinating possibilities for understanding the nature of reality. If time and space are not as rigidly defined as we once thought, it implies that we are not merely passengers in the passage of time, but active participants in shaping it. Just as quantum particles interact in ways that defy classical physics, we too may have the ability to influence time and space in ways that we are only beginning to understand. The idea that our consciousness could play a role in the fabric of time itself suggests that we are not confined by the limits of the present moment. Our actions, thoughts, and intentions could be influencing the past, present, and future in ways that are beyond our current understanding. If this is true, then the way we engage with time, how we live in the present, how we reflect on the past, and how we envision the future becomes an even more powerful force in shaping our reality. One of the most profound areas where the concept of quantum entanglement can have an impact is in the realm of healing and personal transformation. If we accept that everything in the universe is interconnected through entanglement, then it follows that our physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being are also influenced by this web of interconnection. The energy we project into the world, the thoughts and emotions we hold, and the intentions we set all play a role in shaping our health and our experience of reality. Consider the power of collective healing. When a group of people comes together with a shared intention, whether it's to meditate, to pray, or to send healing energy to someone in need, the effects of that collective intention can extend far beyond the immediate group. The idea of collective consciousness, when viewed through the lens of quantum entanglement, suggests that these intentions could be transmitted through the quantum field, affecting the person receiving the healing energy, even if they are far away. This is why practices like group meditation or collective prayer can sometimes produce profound, seemingly miraculous results. In an entangled universe, the collective energy of a group of people, focused on a shared intention, could have a far-reaching impact that extends across time and space. The same principle can be applied to individual healing. If our thoughts and emotions are part of the quantum web, then they are constantly interacting with the larger field of energy that permeates all existence. This suggests that we have the power to influence our own health and well-being through the energy we project. When we focus our thoughts on healing, when we align ourselves with positive intentions, we are not just affecting our own bodies and minds. We are tapping into the larger quantum field, influencing the very fabric of our reality in ways that we cannot fully comprehend. This insight encourages us to take responsibility for our own health and transformation, understanding that our consciousness is not separate from the physical world, but deeply connected to it. By aligning our thoughts, emotions, and intentions with healing energy, we can initiate profound transformations in our bodies and lives. Looking to the future, the full implications of quantum entanglement could revolutionize not only technology and science, but the way we perceive reality itself. As we continue to explore the power of entanglement, we may discover new ways of interacting with the world, ways that go beyond the boundaries of time, space, and even our individual consciousness. This could lead to breakthroughs in technology that we can scarcely imagine today, from advanced computing to new forms of communication, energy, and even transportation. But perhaps the most profound impact of quantum entanglement will be on our understanding of ourselves and our place in the universe. As we begin to realize that we are all connected, that our thoughts, actions, and intentions influence the world around us, we may find ourselves at the dawn of a new era in human consciousness. This new understanding of reality invites us to step into our roles as active co-creators of the universe. By embracing the interconnectedness of all things, we are empowered to shape our own destinies, influence the world, and contribute to the collective good in ways we never thought possible. In a world where everything is connected through the entanglement of energy, thought, and intention, the possibilities for growth, transformation, and healing are infinite. As we continue to explore the power of quantum entanglement, we may find that the true potential of humanity lies not in our separation from the universe, but in our ability to recognize and embrace the profound interconnectedness that binds us all together.